Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. This is not Learn Malay lesson video, but this is very important video for all of you to watch. Especially if you follow my videos and learning from that, then this is something you must watch. Even it's not a lesson, but please take time to watch because this is very important. Actually, how I wish I did it before, but it never crossed my mind because I expect people to understand the way I do. And I'm sorry because of that. I shouldn't expect like that. So I do this video to clear all the misunderstanding regarding my videos. And please forgive me if you already misunderstood about it. But it's okay, we can always learn again. The purpose of me making this video, I am super duper afraid some of you might have and practice the wrong thing. Most of my videos, now you will see I include like English sentence and then formal Malay sentence and also for speaking part. With that, I also include formal and informal pronunciation. Before I elaborate more on that, I wanted to tell to those of you who are not interested in the formal Malay and hoping me to make like more casual like daily conversation videos. Actually, if you follow my formal videos, from there at the same time you also will learn how to speak. So it's not only about formal Malay but including the speaking for everyday conversation. So don't feel reluctant to click on that video. Don't avoid it just because you're not interested in the formal part. I really include for the speaking part as well because I know it will benefit both ways. So what I'm gonna say about formal and informal pronunciation. If you haven't watched my basic and advanced pronunciation videos, which are number 2 and number 3 videos, please watch that because that's like the basics of everything. From that videos, you will see how we actually learn really based on formal Malay pronunciation. In Malay, we call Sebutan Baku, Phonetic. That's how you spell and that's how you speak. That's what exactly in those 2 videos. But anyway, as you go to the advanced level a bit, my videos, then you will see some things change a bit because you will notice in the real world, people don't speak the way we learn from the second and third videos. Mostly not really 100% like that. They spell different and then they pronounce different. If you attend formal classes outside, then you notice also what you learn in class. Locals don't speak that way. That's how I come up with the formal Malay sentence and speaking and we'll have also formal and informal pronunciation. Formal pronunciation is Sebutan Baku, Phonetic. And then after Sebutan Baku, after the formal pronunciation, then I introduce to the informal pronunciation, the way we actually speak. I don't want to jump into the informal pronunciation and you feel confused because of my second and third videos, the beginner's lesson that I introduced to you. So I don't want to have that kind of confusion. What I wanted to say here, okay, we take first the formal Malay sentence. So for formal Malay sentence, you have formal pronunciation. This formal pronunciation is Sebutan Baku, is how you spell and is how you supposedly pronounce. But somehow, when you speak, you don't use formal pronunciation. Formal Malay sentence, you use for formal events, for interview, for giving speech, writing or reading columns in the magazine or newspaper, then that's the formal Malay. Like for example, you are with your Malay friends and you are flipping through the Malay newspaper with him or her and then you try to read in front of your friend. You don't really use formal pronunciation. You and your friend is not for learning session. You just want to share with your friend certain infos from the newspaper. So you won't read out to your friend in formal pronunciation. You will read out to him or her in informal pronunciation. Same goes when you speak in formal events, when you are in interview, when you are giving speech, you speak with informal pronunciation of formal Malay sentence. That's about formal Malay sentence. And now we go for the speaking part. For the speaking part also I include both formal pronunciation and informal pronunciation. Formal pronunciation, same like previous I've explained. Formal pronunciation is exactly the basic which we learn in the beginning. That's how you spell, that's how you pronounce. But somehow, when you speak for daily conversation, you will use informal pronunciation. I include both because I don't want, if I immediately like tell you informal pronunciation part, and then you will be very confused. How come I watched this video number 2 and number 3, but it's not like that, you say different thing. If I include that informal pronunciation only, you will say, oh, I teach you different. It will create big misunderstanding. So that's why I always like mention formal pronunciation, informal pronunciation. I really don't want you to be confused with our pronunciation. That's why I don't jump and just eliminate the formal pronunciation part. Remember, informal pronunciation for speaking, this is what you use for daily conversation. For writing, depends to whom you write. For example, if you want to just like communicate with your Malay friends through SMS and they're just good friend of yours, then you may write just the way you speak for daily conversation. But in case if you need to write like essay, you need to submit your teacher, maybe you attend formal class outside, or maybe you want to message superiors to your boss, then you can use formal Malay sentence. But for leisure purpose, with friends and everything, then just write the way you speak. No problem at all. So I like to repeat myself again. To speak in formal events like official meeting, interviews, giving speech, then you may use formal Malay sentence, but informal pronunciation. But to speak for daily conversation, use informal pronunciation for the speaking part. I hope I make myself clear, and please don't misunderstand because I really don't want to put you into trouble. One more thing I would like to explain myself. What I introduce you to my videos is the formal Malay. For the speaking part, it's totally the standard Malay. Means you go everywhere in Malaysia, everybody's supposed to know how to speak standard Malay. In the TV also they speak standard Malay. In certain states, they really speak standard Malay, like in Pahang, in KL, in Selangor, in Johor. Other states maybe they have their own slangs. Once you pick up the standard Malay, easy for you to learn slangs later on. So no biggie about slangs, because even these people speak slangs, it's not that much different, like totally different language. No, it's still the same language. They have just certain concept like different, but somehow that person must understand and must know how to speak standard Malay unless they are shy. It's okay, that's what I wanted to say. Be confident with your standard Malay. Well, I guess that's all my video for now. Thank you very much for watching me, and see you again in another lesson. Bye.